During her meetings with Prime Minister James Marape and Minister for Community Development, Youth and Religion, Jason Peter, UN Women Regional Director for Asia and the Pacific, Christine Arab, recognized the important investments Papua New Guinea has made to tackle gender-based violence, increasing women-owned spaces for economic opportunities, and strategic enhancing of national legal frameworks to ensure women's equality. Arab's visit also included a bilateral meeting with youths from various organizations. Being her first visit to the country, she aims to learn more about how UN Women programs operate across the country.
I'm here this week. I've taken up the post recently, so want to get to as many of our country offices as I can. The Pacific resonates strong for me because what I know is from paper, so I want to hear from you.
The bilateral meeting between youth and Arab, moderated by Joanne Oala from UN Women and David Lawrence, Principal Advisor of the National Youth Development Authority, facilitated presentations from youth representatives speaking on various challenges faced by the youth of the country.
And when you think about the Papua New Guinea that you want your children to be in, what would you like them to not have to face that you've had to face and have to face as someone?
In the power of technology, I think that's where we, developing country, we have challenges in ICT, internet access, especially in rural areas. It is a huge challenge for this country. How do we utilize the power of technology and even upskill in other provinces so that students, young people can have access to the same opportunities that young people in Papua Pacific, and particularly in PNG, has the highest rates of internet disconnectivity.
Culturally, it is still seen as taboo to even talk about sex education. And it often forces our young women to drop out of school and face the difficulties of raising a child at a young age with limited financial and emotional support. This then in turn also contributes to the youth bulge in Papua New Guinea because young people who are not financially stable, financially independent are now starting to reproduce and have babies of their own.
Hardest part about what I do in my role is I select and screen projects for young people to implement across the country. And the other hardest part is when a project doesn't meet the project criteria or the grant criteria, you have to call them to tell them that your project doesn't meet the criteria, so you'll have to try again. My biggest hope at such times is if I have more money or more resources, I could have supported all these other projects. So going forward, young people are organizing their getting together and they're initiating ideas and projects in the community. And that lack of support is a big hindrance for these amazing ideas and initiatives to come to life.
Arab's visit strengthened partnerships with government officials, members of parliament, development partners, civil society organizations, youth organizations, and grassroots women's groups celebrating PNG's significant progress while addressing ongoing challenges.